LaMonica McIver's rise from a Newark community activist to the first black woman representing New Jersey's 10th congressional district is a story of hometown pride and relentless dedication. As of 2025, her net worth is estimated between $500,000 and $1 million, built on a congressional salary of approximately $174,000, past roles in education, and modest investments. Her lifestyle reflects her commitment to public service, with a family-oriented home in Newark and practical vehicles suited for her busy life. Let's dive into the financial and personal world of LaMonica McIver, a trailblazer whose influence is reshaping her community and beyond. A Newark native's roots. Born on June 20th, 1986 in Newark, New Jersey, LaMonica McIver grew up in the city's Central Ward, a neighborhood known for its vibrant community spirit and socioeconomic challenges. Raised in a close-knit Afro-American family, she was the eldest of 3 siblings, instilled with a strong sense of responsibility by her parents, both public school educators who emphasized education and civic duty. Her mother, a math teacher, and her father, a history buff, filled their home with books and discussions about Newark's rich legacy, from its jazz heritage to its role in the civil rights movement. Influenced by local trailblazers like Mildred Crump, Newark's first black woman council member, and Raz Baraka, a mentor and later mayor, LaMonica developed a passion for community advocacy early on. Growing up, she attended local block parties and church events at First Baptist Church of South Orange, where she sang in the youth choirs and organized food drives, experiences that shaped her commitment to service. As a mother to a young daughter and wife to a low-profile husband, a Newark-based social worker, LaMonica keeps her family life private but deeply valued. Her daughter's artwork adorns their home, and family dinners are a sacred ritual, grounding her amidst the demands of Congress. Her Afro-American heritage, interwoven with Newark's cultural tapestry, fuels her advocacy for equitable education, affordable housing, and social justice, making her a relatable figure to her constituents. This foundation of family, faith, and community pride continues to drive her mission to uplift underrepresented voices in her district and beyond. Education and early drive. LaMonica's academic journey reflects her intellectual grit. A proud graduate of Newark's Central High School, she stood out in leadership roles and debate, sharpening her communication skills. She earned a bachelor's degree in political science from Bloomfield College in 2008, followed by a master's in education from Seton Hall University in 2011. Her thesis likely focused on urban education reform, aligning with her later work as an administrator in Montclair Public Schools. These experiences honed her ability to craft policy and inspire change, skills she now brings to Capitol Hill. Her education wasn't just about degrees. It was a launch pad for her mission to empower her community. From community organizer to Congress, LaMonica McIver's career is a masterclass in grassroots leadership and political assent. Her journey began in her early 20s as a community activist, volunteering with local organizations to address youth violence and housing insecurity in Newark's Central Ward. In 2012, at age 26, she founded Newark GALS, Inc., Girls Achieving Leadership and Success, a nonprofit that has mentored over 3,000 young women, providing college prep, leadership training, and mental health support. The program's success, including partnerships with Rutgers University and local businesses, earned her recognition as a community leader. In 2018, at age 31, LaMonica ran for Newark Municipal Council, winning a seat as the youngest woman ever elected to the body. Her tenure focused on practical solutions. She secured funding for community centers, expanded affordable housing initiatives, and championed public safety reforms, including a civilian review board for police accountability. By 2022, her peers elected her council president, only the second woman to hold the role since 1954, where she oversaw a $1.2 billion city budget and led efforts to revitalize downtown Newark through small business grants. In April 2024, the sudden death of Representative Donald Payne Jr. created a vacancy in New Jersey's 10th congressional district, and LaMonica stepped up, winning a special election on September 18, 2024, to become the district's first black woman representative. Sworn in on September 23, 2024, she hit the ground running, introducing bills like H.R. 1835 to reinstate terminated federal employees and H.R. 1817 to honor Arturo Alfonso Schomburg's contributions to African diaspora history. Her legislative agenda prioritizes affordable housing, education reform, and criminal justice, including the Safer Neighborhoods Gun Buyback Act of 2025, co-led with Representatives Jahana Hayes and Wesley Bell, which allocates $360 million for community-driven gun violence prevention. She also co-sponsored legislation to restore $85.5 million in federal education funding for New Jersey schools, and advocated for Newark Liberty International Airport's air traffic controllers, addressing staffing shortages. However, her career faced a significant hurdle in May 2025 when she was indicted on federal charges for allegedly assaulting ICE officers during a protest at Newark's Delaney Hall Detention Center. The incident, captured on body cam footage, shows LaMonica in a heated exchange, allegedly making physical contact while protesting ICE conditions. She denies the charges, calling them politically motivated, and her legal team, led by former U.S. Attorney Paul Fishman, argues the case is an attempt to silence her oversight of federal facilities. The controversy, linked to a similar arrest of Mayor Ras Baraka, has polarized her district, with supporters rallying behind her as a defender of immigrant rights and critics demanding accountability, a life of impact and scrutiny. LaMonica McIver's rapid ascent has made her a Democratic rising star, but her bold actions have also invited intense scrutiny. Her leadership of Newark GALS has empowered thousands of young women, earning her praise as a mentor and role model. On the Newark City Council, she spearheaded initiatives like the $4 million Youth Investment Fund and a housing task force to address gentrification, cementing her reputation as a pragmatic yet passionate advocate. In Congress, her introduction of the Safer Neighborhoods Gun Buyback Act of 2025, co-led with Representatives Jahana Hayes and Wesley Bell, aims to invest $360 million in community-driven gun violence prevention, showcasing her focus on local safety. Her condemnation of the GOP's 2025 tax bill as a handout to billionaires, and her push to restore $85.5 million in federal education funding for New Jersey schools highlight her commitment to working families. Yet, her May 2025 indictment for allegedly assaulting ICE officers during a protest at Delaney Hall has thrust her into a national spotlight. Federal charges announced by acting U.S. Attorney Alina Habba allege LaMonica impeded and interfered with officers, with body cam footage showing her in a heated altercation, reportedly shouting expletives and making physical contact. LaMonica denies the charges, calling them purely political, and asserting her presence was part of her congressional oversight duties. Her lawyer, former U.S. Attorney Paul Fishman, argues the prosecution is retaliatory, pointing to her vocal criticism of ICE practices. The incident, which coincided with Newark Mayor Ras Baraka's arrest at the same facility, has fueled a legal political firestorm, with Baraka suing Habba for malicious prosecution, supporters including representatives. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Pramila Jayapal have rallied behind her, featuring her in fundraising emails, while critics on X and conservative outlets like the Gateway Pundit demand her resignation, labeling her actions reckless. The deluge of threats to her office has required a dedicated staffer to monitor Fox News for segments inciting backlash, underscoring the personal toll of her high-profile stance. Despite the controversy, her environmental advocacy, recognized by the League of Conservation Voters, and her tribute to former Newark Mayor Sharp James reflect a multifaceted legacy of service. Newark Home, a community anchor. LaMonica McIver's home in Newark's Central Ward, shared with her husband and young daughter, is a modest yet vibrant reflection of her deep-rooted connection to her community. Purchased in 2016 for approximately $375,000. The 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom townhouse, now valued at around $400,000, sits on a quiet street lined with historic brownstones and budding community gardens, spanning 1,800 square feet. The 1990s built home blends modern functionality with personal touches that celebrate LaMonica's Newark pride and Afro-American heritage. The exterior, with its brick facade and small front porch, welcomes neighbors and visitors, embodying LaMonica's open-door approach to community engagement. Inside, the open-plan living area features gleaming hardwood floors, a cozy gas fireplace, and large windows that flood the space with natural light, creating an inviting hub for family evenings or informal gatherings with local activists. The adjacent dining area, where LaMonica hosts family dinners, is adorned with framed photos of her daughters, milestones, and community events, alongside a vibrant mural by a local Newark artist depicting the city's skyline. The heart of the home is the updated kitchen, outfitted with granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and a breakfast bar where LaMonica and her daughter share morning routines. A sliding glass door opens to a compact backyard, a rare urban oasis with a wooden play structure for her daughter and a small herb garden where LaMonica unwinds. Upstairs, the master bedroom offers a serene retreat with a walk-in closet and an ensuite bathroom featuring a modern glass shower. The daughter's room, painted in bright hues with shelves of books and awards, reflects a nurturing space for growth. A 3rd bedroom doubles as a guest room and storage for LaMonica's campaign materials. The home's crown jewel is LaMonica's home office, a compact yet organized space lined with books on urban policy, education reform, and Black history. A mahogany desk gifted by her mentor Ras Baraka holds her laptop and a collection of community thank you notes, while a corkboard displays her legislative priorities and photos from her swearing in. African-inspired textiles and a shelf of Newark GALS memorabilia add cultural depth. The basement, recently renovated, includes a small laundry room and a multi-purpose space used for virtual community meetings or her daughter's play dates. While no public records confirm additional properties, LaMonica's focus remains on this home as a sanctuary and a base for her work, embodying her commitment to staying grounded in the community she serves. Car collection, practical and purposeful. LaMonica's car collection is functional, designed for her demanding role as a congresswoman and mother. Her primary vehicle, a 2023 Honda CR-V EXL AWD valued at approximately $37,565, is a compact SUV praised for its smooth handling and smart interior. It features a 190 horsepower turbocharged 1.5-liter inline-4 engine with a continuously variable transmission, offering 28 miles per gallon city and 34 miles per gallon highway. The CR-V's spacious cabin with 76 cubic feet of cargo space and a 7-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay makes it ideal for family errands and DC commutes. Standard safety features include adaptive cruise control, forward automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring, ensuring safety on Newark's busy streets. Her secondary vehicle, a 2022 Toyota Corolla LE valued at around $25,000, is a reliable compact sedan with a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine producing 169 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque, paired with a CVT for 30 to 32 miles per gallon city and 38 to 41 miles per gallon highway. Its 8-inch touchscreen, 6-speaker audio, and standard Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 suite, including pre-collision braking and lane centering, make it a practical choice for local travel. The Corolla's comfortable front seats and neutral handling suit LaMonica's need for dependable transportation, though its rear legroom is tighter than rivals like the Honda Civic. While unverified claims suggest luxury vehicles, her modest financial profile supports these practical choices, aligning with her focus on service over extravagance. A legacy in progress. LaMonica McIver's story is one of breaking barriers and building bridges, with a legacy that's still unfolding. As the first Black woman to represent New Jersey's 10th district, she's a symbol of possibility for young Black women and urban communities. Her work with Newark GALS has transformed lives, mentoring thousands into leadership roles, while her council tenure delivered tangible wins like the Youth Investment Fund and anti-gentrification measures. In Congress, her legislative efforts, such as H.R. 2023 to enhance spousal protections in retirement plans, and her leadership on gun buyback programs, reflect a commitment to economic and community safety. Her advocacy for Newark Liberty International Airport's air traffic controllers and her fight against LIHEAP staff firings show a hands-on approach to district needs. Despite the cloud of her 2025 indictment, LaMonica's resilience shines through. Her defiance of what she calls political targeting has galvanized supporters, positioning her as a Democratic hero of the anti-Trump resistance, as noted by Axios. Her national profile, amplified by allies like the 800 and progressive leaders, suggests a future in higher office or advocacy. Though she remains focused on Newark's challenges, her environmental votes and cultural tributes, like her bill honoring Arturo Schomburg, add depth to her impact. With a net worth modest by congressional standards, her wealth lies in her influence, inspiring a new generation to engage in civic life as she navigates legal battles and pushes for housing, education, and justice reforms. LaMonica McIver's legacy is one of courage, community, and change, a work in progress with far reaching potential.